What's going on, faithfuls? Welcome to the show, guys. Hope you like the new background. Yep, got a new computer and everything. So, yeah. Um, well, first of all, welcome all back. All right, we're all live on YouTube, Twitch, and of course, X, whatever you want to call it, Twitter. All right, and later on, we'll be live on Facebook. All right, and of course, we had a rough game last night, but definitely come out with a good win. So, very proud of the team. I'm sure we all are. And we have lots to get into, lots of numbers, everything, plays, whatnot. All right, and you deserve the game ball. Me, the whole team does. So, but that's a fact. We're gonna get into it. We got a lot of people coming in here. All right, so give me 30 seconds. We'll be back after this.
Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Yeah, you know what it is. Home of the West Coast offense. Frisco to Stockton, Modesto to Fresno, we get it poppin'. Reppin' my team, when you see me, you know everything. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Go.
We're back, Niner faithful. We're back, baby. All right, for another past, present, future that's sponsored by the course of Medical 24/7, baby. All right. Like I said, we're live on YouTube, Twitch, and X / Twitter. All right, and later on Facebook. All right, so we have a lot to get into. It was a growing win from last night, and I'm sure we have a lot to say about it. So, of course, I'm definitely going to do ladies first, as we always do. So, come on here, Denise. Got you, girl.
Hello, all.
Okay, got you. And of course, Connecticut man, Richie. And
How we doing, faithful?
There you go. And of course, always from Texas, we got Jake Robert.
Hot mess from Dallas, guys. What's up, faithful?
Yours truly, Jake, baby. Yours truly, Jake. Okay, guys. Well, we didn't go live last night. I'm sure you all were trying to get some sleep for the next working day. So.
Oh wait.
Yeah. They're messing. W, baby. W.
Oh, I thought he was doing Woodtime.
Dub City, baby. So, yeah, we have a lot to talk about. I know. From the beginning to the end, you know, whatever you guys want to talk about, go right ahead, get started. Whoever wants to start, go ahead. I'll not talking.
Go ahead, Jake.
Whoever wants to go first. I'll hear who it is.
Oh my gosh. Well, I told all y'all the Rams are going to lose this game. And can we throw some love at our beloved new kicker, Eddie De Niro, for not missing any kicks, unlike the Rams.
Eddie De Niro, baby.
I love this guy.
Yeah, when he skimmed that last one in, you know, everybody, I'm sure, got a little bit of PTSD, but then everybody was happy as all get out.
Doink did. Man.
No, it was a skim. It was a skim.
It was on the inside. It wasn't like it popped across, you know.
Yeah, it was just a graze.
Oh my gosh. How about that? Alfred Collins strip fumble, man, with that punch out. Beautiful.
Dude, he also batted down a pass. I don't know if people saw that. He batted down a pass. Like when we were talking about him in the preseason, that was one of the things that's all I wanted him to do is if he couldn't get back there, stick your hands up and bat something down. When I saw him do it, I was like, yes. I was excited. That was like one of my favorite parts of the game.
It was amazing. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I cannot believe that game. I was watching it at the bar, and some idiot Rams fan walked up in the bar at the end of the game missed the whole thing. Walking up, got to give him props for trying, but was like, come on, we're about to win this. And I was like, shut up. We're winning nothing. And I was screaming Levi South in his face at the end of it. It was amazing.
Oh, my God. That's so funny.
Pounding on the table. And I even had the bartender cheering for us.
Oh, my gosh.
She's a Broncos fan, though. A Shanny fan, you know?
There you go. I mean, I wrote a lot of stuff down. I mean, notes-wise, I mean, Mac 342 yards on 33 of 49. He had a 100.9 rating, which was great. CMC, 130 yards total yardage and a touchdown.
Yeah.
My boy Jake Tonjes, 7 of 41 and a tittle. Yay, go Tonjes.
Yeah.
Dude, and I'll tell you, the biggest, we had 407 total yards of offense, but we also, the time of possession is what was really the part of this game that I was shocked by. 40 minutes. Think about it. We had 2/3 of the game in time of possession.
Yeah, man.
That was the best game of keep away. That was the best game of keep away that I've ever seen.
You ain't lying, Rich.
You guys know I am not a Shanahan stan. I am not. And that was probably that.
I trust the results. You don't get to multiple title games and Super Bowls without being good. So I'm not the kind of guy that's like blow it up. He helped build this team and he's helped get us where we're at. But he does have his faults.
Yep. But this was the best non-playoff game he's probably ever coached. Non-playoff game. We're going to throw a non-playoff game in there. Because, look, all second stringers. Kendrick Bourne, who I was basically crying to cut last week, goes out there and puts on a clinic on how to play wide receiver, looking like a guy who used to wear number 80. Looked like a guy who used to wear number 80 in town.
I'm telling you, man, sometimes you just got to get the backup in there with the backups.
No, yeah, absolutely. They played together. They played a couple seasons together in the Patriots.
Yeah.
I mean, the only critical thing you could say about this was like the third quarter-ish when he took the foot off the gas and didn't keep going. That'd be the only, if you really wanted to nitpick. It's like, dude, you had your foot on your throat.
I kind of feel like, and I'm going to say this because Mac played a hell of a game. But right there in the third quarter, he started sailing some passes, man. And I felt like he was starting to lose some accuracy in the middle of the game, and then he turned it back on.
He got pounded.
I know, but I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know how much of it was letting their foot off the gas and how much of it was just getting slowed down.
Maybe. Agreed. Because that's my biggest thing with Shanahan. He's a front runner, so he likes to get the lead, sit on it, play patty cake instead of just going for the jugular. And that was fourth quarter. He did it. I mean, turn the offense back on. That Mac Jones, man, that dude was guts. He was just all guts in that game. I mean, he had a cramp in his calf. They were rubbing his arm. He was puking and eating, on the sidelines and eating bananas. I've never seen anything like that in a quarterback ever in a football game. He gutted that game out. It was crazy. CMC, man, he is just a little engine that can. He's just crazy. I mean, the amount of touches he had, I mean, God, what's that? That was 22. So that was 30 touches.
He played, he did what an MVP caliber player should do when there ain't nobody else. And we also had other players. And I'm going to hand it to Robinson, both of them, for stepping up. Maybe not having as big a role, but Kendrick Bourne was – you can't tell me he wasn't open because we had an effective receiver on the other side. I am excited to see Tonjes with Kittle in 2 weeks.
I hope. Your problem with it is Kyle, though, is when you're on the depth chart, as soon as you go down, he doesn't bring you back in. That'd be my only, knock with that.
We play with two tights, though. We play with two tights.
Yep. And I'm hoping he does because Tonjes has been great. He's been great. I mean, if we didn't have him right now, Farrell's not that guy. He's not catching balls and stuff like this.
I think Farrell was a stopgap, and now they figured out Tonjes is the guy, and he's probably going to be gone.
Well, I think they thought he was going to be able to block so that George could get out in the patterns more and catch, and it's just hasn't worked out. Because I wish I knew where this stat was. Our line was so bad in the run game yesterday. I'd like to know how often CMC gets hit in the backfield before he can even get to the line of scrimmage to run a play, because it just looked like it looked like the middle three of our line. It was just leaking like crazy. I mean, Christian's getting 2 steps, and he can't even get to the line, let alone get in a hole. It was bad. I got to figure out how to find that stat. I'd like to know how many steps he's taken before he's getting hit.
Yeah.
Because it was bad.
We definitely.
I mean,
I think he makes our O line look good with his ability to get through.
Morning, Matt.
But man,
Matt, how you doing, man?
Oh, we got Matt. Let's hear a little.
I think Kittle's going to fix all that.
Yeah. Kittle is going to fix all that, but I think he's going to be more of a downfield weapon, and Tonjes is going to be more of a, like a stop block,
intermediate,
going out, intermediate route. It's going to open it up. I think our offense is starting to figure out what we really got. And when we get our starters back, I don't even know what to do with our receivers right now, because Robinson's great. Obviously, Bourne's starting to get in a rhythm. I guess it depends on his chemistry with Brock. It's all about how they all play Brock. Whoa, wait, bitch!
You noticed that bad thing. You noticed the bad thing with Bourne, though. Matt kept having to. I think they had to call a timeout or something like that because Bourne was in the wrong spot. And Mac was constantly like waving Bourne, going, no, dude, get over here. With Bourne, like the whole game. I mean, and he balled out. He balled out. Like I said, I wanted after last week, I wanted to cut. I was like, get this guy out of town. He's a waste of money. And then he came out and tore it up.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give him a chance to get in a rhythm, man. He's coming back into a system he hadn't played in a while. It takes time. I felt like we're all coming into our own. We may be lucky to be 4-1, man, but I think we're looking good for the rest of the year right now if we can keep some of our starters in.
Look, I mean, what do we got to do? We got to go. We got to go 7. We got to go 7-5 the rest of the way to be at 11 wins. And if you look at the schedule and start going out there, it's not that hard. On an NFL level, if we go 7-5, that puts us 11-6. We should win the division, especially with the fact that we're 3-0 right now in the division. All we need is one more division win, and we should be good. 4-2 should win the division.
All right. So this is what I think. Mac balled out of his mind. Bourne, CMC. Our defense played tough. Everybody pitched in last night. Tonjes did his thing. Demarcus Robinson did his thing. Juice, when we called upon him, did his thing. Our offensive line did just enough to keep Mac upright. And we still need a little bit more from the defense. Okay, we are so close to starting to make that turn where we start getting picks, like 2 or 3 picks a game. We're that close. We got the fumble. That's great, but I want to see a pick 6. I want to see a fumble recovery return for a touchdown. I want to see Fred Warner, Demo, Renardo Green, Siegel. I want to see one of those guys run back a couple fumbles or picks for a touchdown. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Renardo Green had a good game yesterday. Demo, Siegel, he can tackle, he
Yeah,
can't cover.
they called
Dude,
a
he
couple
didn't even make that stop.
they called a couple BS penalties though. They keep on
Yeah.
calling those on us, especially against
He
games that
needs full credit for
we
that
need to
fourth down
win.
stop at the end of the game. If you
Who's that?
don't know why, watch it again.
Who?
Alfred Collins, that strip. Bow!
No,
Yeah,
the
that
fourth
was
down
great.
stop.
No, the
last
last play of the game. Last play of the game. Supposedly that was Demo. Supposedly he said
Demo
to
hit
Chase
him
Lucas,
and
he
pulled
went.
him to the side and turned him
Siegel.
around.
They said it was Siegel.
Yes,
Yeah, but no, that fourth down play. Supposedly Demo said to Chase Lucas, "Hey, they're running. Get up in the hole." And he did. Those guys were up in the hole and made that stop. It was.
and he
that was pretty
continued.
badass.
He pulled him around and backwards. Pulled Kyron Williams away from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was pretty badass. Oh, and hey, when you said something about Pinheiro there, Jake, he was 4 for 4, and that 59-yarder was his career long.
Oh my gosh,
And
I didn't think he had the leg for that
60
one.
plus.
I know, but that was cool. That was his career long, a 59-yarder. That was pretty cool.
And I felt like he nailed it. Like he had probably had a few more yards in him.
Nah, he really did. He really did. He's been great. But as soon as you were saying that, I was looking at my notes and I was like, yeah, man, 4 for 4, 59-yard career long, man. That was cool.
Yeah.
Career day.
It was badass. It was badass.
That would have been good. That would have been good from almost 70. That would have 65, 66. That would have been good.
Yeah, he smoked it. He definitely smoked it. I'll tell you though, the coolest thing was looking in that crowd. And look, I've never really watched I can't remember the last time I watched a football game on Prime. Watching it on Prime Vision, that's the way to watch the game. I had never seen that before, where it does like all 24, all 22 from the top, and then all the players are highlighted, and it highlights the receiver that should be called on this play and all that. Oh my gosh, I was having such a good time watching that.
Last night was the first game I watched all season.
Okay.
I was so happy to be able to watch it last night. I was like, thank goodness I get to watch it tonight, because I haven't been able to listen to any of the games.
Yeah, that's all I've been doing. And then I watched the 20-minute condensed replay, just to kind of, see if, especially if I've listened to the game, I watched the condensed replay and kind of say, okay, what did I miss, or whatever. And it was good to watch that, just to kind of refresh and see some things. And like I said, the deal with all those defenders in the backfield, like as Christian's getting the handoff, it was like, holy crap. Jake Brendel was getting his ass kicked.
I know I was short on my prediction last night because I said he was on pace for 200. He didn't get 200, but he did get about 150, right?
Who's that?
CMC. He had about 150 yards total for the game.
Yeah, like one. I think it was 57 and 82. So whatever that is, yeah, 139. So yeah.
Yeah.
No, combined, he killed it for it.
I want to say going into overtime, he had just under 100 yards.
Yeah, he was having a good game.
Phenomenal game.
The yardage isn't there, but the ball control was what was. That was masterful for Shanahan to play keep away.
I'm hoping that Jordan James gets his chance, because we've been waiting to see if he's going to get any playing time at all.
Someone has to get hurt, man. That's the way Kyle is. That's just the way Kyle goes. I'll tell you though. Here's the one thing that was weird though. They had almost as much yardage as us in 20 minutes as we did in 40 minutes. That was the part that was crazy. When he looked at the total yards for the game, they had it was a crazy number. I don't have it right in front of me. I forgot to write it down. But when I was looking at, Stafford had 389 yards of passing. Adams was 117, and I think Nakua had like 85. On 10 grabs. We held him pretty much in check. Adams got a little crazy at the end with a couple of big plays, and Tutu Atwell when he hit for that big one down on the right end. It was like, oh, You
Yeah.
just saw that ball hanging in
This
the
is the
air.
thing about Tutu Atwell. He's like I was when I was listening to KNBR earlier. He's not that good. He's like a fourth receiver, and every once in a while he gets lucky.
He's the same as like Valdez Scantling, same kind of guy, long ball guy, down the field guy. He's not really a route runner or anything like that. It's just a deep guy.
Yeah. Valdez Scantling didn't do anything last night.
9
He
yards,
caught
one
one
catch.
pass.
Yeah. That's
You got to get targets
no
though.
bueno.
No, you got to
Yeah,
targets.
well,
I mean, look,
it's his first game.
no, he's played a couple. He's been in a couple, but he hasn't
He-
hardly played.
I say I hadn't seen him on the field at all.
No, the first couple games he got some playing time, and then I think he got sat for somebody else. They kind of
I thought he
rotated
got
somebody
put on
else
the
in.
practice squad for the first 2 weeks.
No, he was in there. He was blocking for somebody. He didn't have any catches though. I can't remember what game it was. I mean, it might have been game 3. I can't remember. But
for everybody worrying about CMC, I really do think we need to get Juice the ball more.
I agree. He was very effective in the first drive.
yeah, he only had one carry. They don't
I
run
know.
him. They use him in the passing game. They use him in the passing game. They don't run him. I mean, he had one carry, -1 yards.
Hey, he eats up coverage no matter what he's doing. Even if he doesn't get the ball, he's a weapon that has to be covered.
He has to be at least respected. I mean, Kyle, the one thing Kyle was using CMC for that. I mean, I think that one play where he faked CMC out or put CMC out in the slot and then ran the other way with Robinson away from him. That was pretty cool. That was stuff that Kyle hadn't done all year. It was one of the things with him that's why I feel like this was his best. This was his best non-playoff game that he's ever coached for the Niners. It was amazing what he did yesterday. He basically went in there with, that was MacGyver. That was duct tape and a shoestring and let's go win a game.
I like the all tight ends, fullback, no receiver, and no CMC offense. I really you got Tonjes, you got Farrell blocking and whatever in the backfield, just nobody in the backfield. Ding. Throw it to Tonjes.
It was cool. It was so cool. I mean, and that touchdown to Tonjes was great. It was so great. Simple play, but boom.
Rookie tight end is his third touchdown of his third touchdown of the season.
I'm loving it. I mean, like I said, I loved seeing him in the preseason, and I'm like, man, who is this guy? And he's just tearing it up. I love it.
Yeah, and CMC only has 3 touchdowns. Like
that's really our only problem right now is the running in the red zone. We are just trash in the red zone.
Yeah,
not running.
It's the exact opposite of what he used to be. Now it's like, when we couldn't throw a touchdown in the red zone. Now we can, but we're not running it in. It's like,
I think Mac had what 50. What's up, Tommy? Why aren't you here? The dropbacks. I think it was 50 dropbacks. Think about that.
Yeah, he completed
Kyle Shanahan.
35 of like 50.
33 of 49, but I think there was a drop back he didn't pass. But still, I mean, you're talking. I mean, the amount of plays. I think the offense ran 83 plays. That's amazing.
Yeah, his completion percentage last night was what, 74%.
Probably a little less than that, but still, I mean, all the plays they were big. I mean, think about it. He was over 10 yards, or about it was probably like 10 and a half yards of completion.
Yeah,
that means every time he's chucking the ball, it's a first down, man. That is beautiful. Yep. That part of it was great.
I don't agree with what some of the guys on KNBR were saying because Mac is not as good as Brock. I don't care what anybody says. I still would say that, there's more than a little bit of difference between the two.
I think what
I
some
think
of the
Brock's like
guys
a
are being a little
90.
short-sighted.
I think Brock's like a 90, and I think Mac's like an 80. If we're going Madden ratings.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, you know what? I think who was I listening to today? And I forget who it was. I can't remember if it was Breezy or if it was Grant Cohn, but they were talking about how because of the way the offense is set up right now, skill set is suiting what is going on. Because of Brock's skill set, because he's a scrambler and and more movement focused and not just pocket sling it. I think that was the why Mac is working right now and Brock had a rough game against the Jags. I mean, never mind the injury, but that's that. I think that was what the
Yeah,
intended
because I
purpose
was
of
saying
why
that
it was.
cornerback, the guy that got the 2 interceptions, he's not that good. Like he's a nobody. Like like I'm okay. I'm okay if so and so superstar has 2 interceptions again off Brock, but if it's some bum, I don't care if he's starting. Just because you're starting doesn't mean you're good.
No, it
You're
just means
starting
you
on
got a spot.
Jacksonville. You're starting on Jacksonville. Jacksonville's trash. I don't care what anybody says. That was a fluke win last week.
Yeah, and look, Brock needs to, with a turf toe. He needs to sit out till he's right. He can't. I think he
Yeah.
tried to come back too soon. His foot wasn't
So
right.
they're saying
He couldn't throw the
Mac,
ball.
hey, if Mac can, win 2 out of the next 3 games, we'll be fine.
No,
We beat
it's true
we
because we
beat
get into
Tampa
the easy
Bay.
part
We
after
beat Tampa
Tampa.
Bay at Tampa because I think they said Ricky should be back next week. And hopefully George Kittle. So I mean, we'll see. But I'm hoping Alfred Collins is just like it's just a minor knee sprain. I'm hoping it's not a big deal. He can go home and chill, ice it up a little bit and his knee will be fine.
With this
You know.
extended time off, we can hope so. Because we're going to need him to play more, especially
Yeah.
especially if Kalia Davis is out with that broken hand for if he
Yeah.
has to miss a game. If he's got to miss a game, that will be a problem. Matt, I'll take that loss. Eat the lambs.
I could definitely, man. I'll take you
Are you
back.
talking about Tommy? You're talking about the Bucks, right? You take the Bucks loss. I'm assuming that's what he means.
I think he's talking about the Jaguars.
Oh, okay, could be. I was thinking he was thinking the Bucks, but okay, but maybe. Either way, it doesn't matter. But after this
But
Bucks game, our schedule gets pretty nice. I mean, because in there we've got Houston, we've got Atlanta, we've got trying to figure out who the heck else is in there. I don't have the schedule in front of me, but Houston and Atlanta are in there. I think we should easily win 3 of the next 4 games. After the Bucks.
I think we can beat the Bucks. I know Baker. Baker is not. I don't care what people say. Baker is not. Oh, he's the greatest quarterback player ever. No, bro.
He's a
He's
gunslinger.
playing well, but he's not that dude.
Okay, so here we go. Falcons, Texans, Giants,
Brown.
and wait, October 20. No, the Browns aren't until the November 30th. So
Okay.
yeah, so here we are. Yeah, it goes Falcons, Texans, Giants, and then the Rams again.
Okay.
So we should be able to. We should beat the Falcons. We should beat the Texans. We should beat the Giants. No problem.
Yeah.
And then back to the Rams again. We'll see how we do there. At our house.
Yeah.
Just like Ryan put up.
Hopefully we and hopefully against the Bucks, CJ West will be back.
Yeah, he played a little in this game.
I know, but I thought he didn't. I thought they said he was hurt.
No, he's still coming back from that broken thumb. He's got a club on. He's got a club on, but he's all right. He played a little. I mean, he had to after Davis went out. But Davis and Collins both came in and played well. So I mean, that was the cool part, is to see the rookies playing well. Upton Stout had a little bit of a rough day. after he hurt his ankle, because most people when he went out with his ankle, a lot of people thought he was thought they pulled him for performance, and it was like, dude, no, you can't pull that dude.
Yeah.
With him, you got to take the good with the bad because he's
Those
he's
three
scrappy.
guys are playing out of their minds. Demo, Renardo, and Upton. They're just, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting for, like I said, I'm waiting. I know it's a big time ask, but I'm waiting for one of those games where Upton has a pick, he forces a fumble, he gets another sack, and he scores a defensive touchdown.
Nah,
It's
he very
coming.
well could.
It's coming. I'm not
Hey, and
I'm not saying he's Demo but he's got, all
he
those guys have the same skill set.
yeah,
They like
he's
to
so
hit,
scrappy. He's so
they like to
scrappy.
hit, they like to cover. They're all shorter guys. They're all, under 6 foot, and they all play like they're 6'4".
Yeah,
They
they're
all
bad.
do. They all play, and I don't care what anybody says. They're all better than Travis Hunter. They're all be-
Probably.
they're all
Until
better
he
than.
focuses on something, he's not going to be good at anything right now. Other thing is Malik Mustafa's practice window opens up for the
Yep.
Bucks game too, so we
Yep.
may get Mustafa back, which I'm pretty excited about. Because Siegel's been playing well, but he can't cover. He can hit people. He can hit like crazy. And the sucky part is he actually is covering people. He's just not getting the ball. That's the
Yeah.
crazy part with him. He's covering people and he's right there, but he's not getting the ball at all. And I think Mustafa's really going to help us out there.
Play all three of those guys at the same time.
Yeah,
Play 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 mix in Siegel and Mustafa and Pinnock Pinnock. Play
yeah.
all those. Just do it.
No, it should be good to have that kind of flexibility, especially
Yeah.
now that they've got Tig playing big nickel. It should help to have him there and being
Yeah.
flexible. And I mean, there was a funny part in the game where I guess Tig almost got a penalty for for talking shit on the sideline, and CJ West, think about that, a rookie went and grabbed Tig and yanked him away. It
Yeah.
was like, it's like, come on, man, keep your head. And it was cool to see rookies with
Yeah.
leadership like that.
And I know I don't want to run CMC into the ground, but right now he has 600 all-purpose yards. I think, what was it, 30, what did he got, 35 catches or something like that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What's the I'd love to know, because I don't think I've ever looked it up to see what the record for one person for all purpose yards is. Because it's got to be like 21 or 2,200 yards or something like
No, it's
that.
more than
'Cause
that. It's more than that, because
yeah,
somebody had 2,500 a few
all
years
purpose
back.
says okay.
Yeah.
Was that
I know
so?
CMC. I think
It's got to be up there.
CMC's had a few seasons of over almost 2,400.
Because I'd love to know what the record
He's
is.
had
Because
a thousand season with us.
yeah, no, I know that, but I'm like, what's the record? What's the record for most? I mean, because look, there's not too many guys who've done that kind of stuff. I mean, Roger Craig did it back in the day. What did
Marshall.
Marshall Falk? But guys that have done the thousand, I'm curious, like what's the record? What's the most? I mean, I know, receiving only is Jerry with, I think, 1849, I think is his number for a season for 1 year.
No. Calvin Johnson broke that record.
Oh, did he? Okay, so Calvin broke it.
1950 or something like that.
Which until yesterday, Puka Nacua was probably on pace to break that. I mean, we actually he only had 85 yards yesterday. I mean, I don't know if people who are watching this realize. I mean, that Puka Nacua has been ripping up the league this year, and we held him to 85 yards.
Yeah.
That was damn impressive by this defense. This secondary, they kind of got beat up a little bit, and I mean, this was probably Demo's worst game of the year, and he still didn't play horrible. But coverage wise, I think he had like 2 penalties and stuff like that. He that was probably the most he was tested this year, and it was cool to see Nakua, only had, I mean, and that was on 10 grabs. Think of it, 10 grabs for 85 yards. I mean, good job secondary, salute to you.
Yeah, I'm just I'm waiting to see. I want to see Nick Martin out there. Yeah, we haven't seen him out there yet.
Until he can play special teams first, he's not going to touch his team. It sucks. It sucks because I think with what happened, because Winters was hurt. He went out at one point during the game yesterday.
Yeah,
and it sucks that we don't have him on the team.
Yeah.
But
I want to see Nick Martin. I want to see Stone. I want to see Stone Mason or Stone Graham.
I want to see Jordan Watkins, and we're not going to see him this year.
Yeah, and he's playing a little bit, but I want to see more of my boy TB. I want to see more Tatum Bethune.
Yeah.
Like, let him come in and do what Huff's doing. He's got the skills for that. He did that at Florida State.
Hey, and
he's an outside backer. He's an outside backer that can pass rush.
And we definitely need that because look, I mean, the sack that Huff got was in the first series. Rest of the game, we didn't do shit.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that. That Huff sack was in the first series.
Yeah.
And then after that, we I don't want to say Stafford stood there because I think we bumped him a little, but we didn't sack him again. And I mean,
and the Rams were definitely they weren't blocking us that well. They were holding Huff and they were especially holding Williams.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
like, they were talking about that. They were talking about that on Dirty Work when I was on my way to drop Steven off at work. But yeah, they were holding us.
I'm losing my mind with everybody with the I don't want to call it Michael hate, but these guys out here who the guy is a difference maker on the field, and they're sitting here talking about him. Oh, I was listening to the Gold Standard podcast today, right? And the woman who was on there with Stats, she's talking and she's like, I don't understand.
Guy's an idiot.
Hey, Tommy.
No, but the girl that was on with Stats today, she's
Stats
like,
is an idiot. I can't stand that guy.
I'm still listening to it because I like all the perspectives.
They blocked me on that channel.
Did they really? Yeah. Let me get this straight. John Chapman lets you hang out and Stats doesn't. Come on.
Well, because we're friends and I'm a mod on there, so.
No, I know. John was talking about you for a little bit. He's like, Tommy, I know you. He's like, I know you emailed me and da. And it was so funny, man. I love listening to him now. I used to think that his pods were like too long and it was hard to listen to. And now I listen to him and I can't stop listening.
Man, what do you say? John and Wayne are great. They're my favorites.
Yeah,
I watch them all the time,
and good people.
I do comment on their stuff a lot, and I'm friends with both of them on X. We exchange messages, here and there, but it's like I don't want to bug them, like.
No, but he's badass though. This is my homage to John Chapman.
It's like I think there are some guys that do it that are just take themselves way too seriously.
Exactly.
He does. He thinks he's like he thinks he's like Craig Sager or something like that. Bro, you're not. You don't know. You don't know more than anybody else, okay? You don't. I'm sorry. And I know you're a 49er hater. And it pains me that he is covering the 49ers. It really hurts my heart. Like, bro, you got to at least kind of like the 49ers to cover them, okay? Don't just be a hating ass,
He
sorry.
likes the 49ers. He just doesn't want to admit it to anybody. He
Jake's
does,
driving
man.
in the Casper car, huh?
No, but look, he's like this. Grant is like this. Grant's like, "Hi, this is my show. I'm stirring the pot. I'm stirring the pot." That's all. It's all good. Look, I love everybody's perspective.
Like I said, I still want to debate him, and he won't want to debate me because he knows he will lose.
So look, we always talk about Grant. I'll tell you, I just love it because he's a perspective he's not a homer. It's I like the non-homer perspective because if I had to listen to Dave Lombardi tell me about how great it was that now that we have two quarterbacks that are this and that and the other and da da da.
Well, he did pick the Rams to win, so he's not a complete homer.
No, I agree with you 100%. I 100% on that. But when he is like basically he's digging deep to go find a positive spin on something, and it's like, oh, dude, come on. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
Hey, I would, when we were bad, like when we were really bad, and before I turned over a new leaf and became more of what I am now, which is I'm more of the cup is half full.
Yep.
So before I became that, I was, the quintessential, I hated being called it, but I was the quintessential 49er homer, and that's okay. But as I've gotten older,
to be positive.
As I've gotten older, I just like, hey, and then, of course, when people talk smack, I talk smack back. Now, there are some people that want to take it the extra mile, and I'm just like, bro, if you want to fight, walk away. I'm just telling you don't want to do it. Just walk away, please, because you're gonna waste your time.
Yeah, dude, I'm almost 56 years old. I ain't fighting anybody.
I'm
not arthritic knuckles. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that somebody who wants to fight, they're wasting their time messing with me because I'm just like, dude, unless somebody actually gets in my face and swings on me, I'm not going to do anything. But if you're swinging on me, I'm sorry. I gotta take you down. You're getting thrown on the ground.
Yeah, I took my friend CG. I guess someone wanted to meet up with him or something. He's like, dude, I don't want to fight you. I mean, but then the guy swung on him. He ended up beating the shit out of him. Excuse my language, because CG used to play O-line. He's a big dude.
Dude, he's hilarious.
He's so funny, and he's a good dude, man. He's super cool. So
dude,
I don't know what.
Tommy, keep sending me his shit every time you see it. Every time you got a short or something, just send it to me because I follow him on X.
Yeah, he's funny,
man. Those shorts, he is funny.
So anyway, did you guys figure out the all-purpose yards record?
No, I was hoping Ryan
because
was looking
I did, but I got disconnected.
It's what is it? It's 25 or 2600.
196.
It's what?
2,696 yards, all purpose. That includes his kick returns and everything in a game.
Okay, so that's return yard. That's his return
Not just
yards.
rushing and passing.
I'd love to just know a guy that it's just
no, it's including return yards.
And passing.
Sorry about that.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
If you just think just rushing, we know the rushing record. All purpose in a game, rushing, receiving, and returning, it's Darren Sproles. All purpose yards in a game, period. In a season.
Yeah, because it said last night on Kyron Williams that he had 2,891 yards last year. I'm like, what?
No, he didn't.
Not unless he was kick returning too.
I don't know.
Yeah, single season record. Google AI says it's Darren Sproles currently. 2696.
That's what I thought it was.
Hey,
They're probably, because everybody's Rams homers over there. They're probably counting preseason. They're probably counting as practice yards and postseason, but we're talking about regular season.
Yeah, freaking Ric Flair and his daughter. Like,
Idiots.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to see a picture of that.
Don't even act like you've been Rams fans this whole time. I ain't never.
They're the biggest
Never heard of
seen.
either you being a Ram fan ever.
Look, he's from freaking Minnesota.
Look, we had 61% of the people in that stadium yesterday.
Yeah,
I have a question.
Do y'all remember when Ric Flair showed up to who was it?
61%? Yes.
Wait, he showed up to the Niners locker room. Remember?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, I totally remember that. During the Harbaugh years, I think.
Woo!
No, it was in our last Super Bowl. It was on our last Super Bowl run. It was like the NFC Championship game against the Lions.
Interesting.
I think it's because he's secretly a Vikings fan. Slotskis, man.
Maybe. I have a question.
What do you think? A celebrity. That's what they do.
Do you think the Rams played bad, or they just?
Yeah, they get paid to go.
No, dude, we played keep away.
No,
we played keep away.
Dude, it was a good game. I mean,
40 minutes.
How do you play bad when you have 380 yards and 3 touchdowns?
Yeah, I mean, did they overlook like?
No,
I'd
dude.
stick.
They got the ball punched out,
and they still had a shitload of yardage, Tommy.
Yeah, I just think
McVay got out. Defense played a good game.
McVay got outcoached. McVay got outcoached by his daddy.
But we usually beat the Rams.
We were opportunistic.
We usually beat the Rams.
He's running in the end zone.
Yeah, that was our draft pick making a play. That's what that was.
Oh yeah, I'm already
the
draft. The draft is probably. I'm giving it an A already.
You have to. And like I was Tommy before you jumped on, I was talking about how all these guys that the talking heads are saying, Michael Williams, he's not rushing, he's not pass rushing enough yet. And it's like, dude, are you serious right now? That dude
he's doing way better than I thought. Way better.
He's been
so
disruptive.
He's getting no love.
Dude,
that's how we won.
2 years and 20 pounds, that kid is going to be the best guy on our defense.
Dude, I want to hats off to Verse, dude. If he doesn't get the All Pro this year, the NFL is a freaking joke, man. That guy's amazing. He's like almost unblockable.
He was eating up Trent yesterday.
Yeah. I got nothing against him. I just hate the Rams in general. I have respect for Stafford, but I don't really like him either.
He has such a good arm, man. He has such a good arm. And he can throw at all those weird, odd angles and stuff like that and still get the ball out.
I think he's better than Brett Favre. I think he's better than Brett Favre. Way better.
He's probably a better thrower of the football.
Yeah.
But Favre was so friggin' gritty.
Hey, you know what? I never have respect for that guy. I don't like him as a person. I think that guy's a punk. I hate him. And I don't like saying that. And I just dislike him. I like A-Rod more than I like him. At least A-Rod's kind of a D-bag, but he's not a...
Hey, guys, my grandson's out here, so please keep it clean.
Oh, absolutely. Look, I'll tell you something right now. I never liked Brett Favre until I watched that last game he played in Minnesota when they were playing the Saints.
Man, I was rooting for them to win, actually, the Vikings, because, I've never liked the Saints.
Brett got that crap beat out of him in that game, and he played so great, man. He was so gritty in that game. He was the only reason they were even in that game. And he got that crap beat out of him, and he just kept coming.
You guys got me, right?
Yeah. I earned a ton of respect for him in that game.
Sorry, guys. Hey, Denise, are you still with us?
I haven't seen her.
I haven't even heard her.
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm just listening. I'm working, so I'm working on a tough file right now. So,
Denise, you want to say anything before you get going? I don't want you to feel like you're
No.
left out.
Nope, you're
Damn,
good. You're good.
We're
I'm
ending it
working.
already?
Okay.
I just got here.
Hey, Tommy Bomb, you're always in here. Don't worry about it. You're good.
Ryan, I love the new background, dude.
Hey, you get my Twitter handle, right? JMSY168.
There you go. Are those like those good Mitchell and Ness ones, man? Those look great.
They are ironed. They're not stitched. Believe me. If
Oh,
they're stitched, if they were stitched, I wouldn't be wearing them at all.
Yeah.
They're not stitched. They're like my
They're dope.
Hey, Ryan, man, I think I might be rooting for you guys to win or at least beat the Dodgers. That's going to be a good series if you can.
Well, my wife might be watching, so.
Wait, what? She's a Dodgers fan?
Yep.
Oh, God. All right. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Kidding.
Tommy's like, gotta
Well,
go.
I'm just playing. I'm
her
playing.
Boston
I'm totally
lost
kidding.
last night against the Yankees, so. Her Boston lost last night to the
I-
Yankees, so.
You
That's why
can't.
it's going for Dodgers.
I'm not a Yankees fan, but you got to respect the best team in baseball to ever, history.
Yeah, my computer was messing up on me. I don't think it's not computer. It's Restream doing it to me. It's Restream. I don't want to pay for a StreamYard because that's way too much. But it's working.
Yeah,
now
it's kind of
better
pricey.
than it was. So. Yeah, it is. About $50 a month.
Yeah,
It's only
that's
20 a
ridiculous.
month, so I know. But I think StreamYard's better though. It's way better. The StreamYard. That's the reason why it's cheaper. But I just use it for us, so But yeah, thanks a lot for you for saying that to me, man. Dude, I always think. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
No, go.
Jake. If I can work it with it. Now I was saying.
Yeah, I'm bad. Sorry, I keep
because
having to drop out. I'm trying to DoorDash and stuff, but also be safe. I was in the passenger seat.
Hey Jake, if you have to leave, go leave, man. Go DoorDash, make money. All
No,
right?
I'm good. This is good. No,
Sure?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yep.
Up to you, man. Up to you. Go make money, man. Go make the money.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, brother, man. All right, guys. I'm trying to interrupt you guys.
What are we talking about?
If I saw a
Yeah.
line, sorry.
We
I
better
heard
have
something
a
about
sleeper.
Brett Favre,
Yeah, Brett Favre.
and then I got cut out.
It's all good. Just jump in wherever you guys want to jump in at. Go ahead.
All right, Ryan, did you have any topics or anything?
Well, I know for a fact I just want to talk about the plays. That's one thing. And our game balls. All of our game balls. I know my game balls no matter what is going to team. The whole team. So, but we definitely got to look at each player and what they did during the game. Mac
CMC.
Jones, of course.
I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, but I think the game ball goes to Mac Jones.
Yeah, that's my first one. Mac Jones.
Nothing, not a darn thing wrong with that. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, look, I mean, I wanted to cut Kendrick Bourne last week, and I think he gets a game ball.
Oh, absolutely. They had absolutely no answer for him, which is weird. You're like the top defense, and you have absolutely no answer for him.
And he's the slowest wide receiver out there, and he's running around all through them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got four. If we got 4 game balls, 4 game balls, I got to give one to Alfred Collins and one to Demo for the 2 biggest plays of the game.
Okay.
Totally agree with you on Collins.
Yeah.
You know, okay. I'd throw one at CMC.
You know, Demo getting that 4th down stop.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, CMC.
What about leading the league in leading the team in tackles for Fred Warner?
Oh, there's too many game balls to give out. Sheesh. Without Fred Warner, I don't even think we win that
I'm waiting
game.
for one game ball to come out there. I'm waiting for you to say the name. I'm waiting for it.
Fred Warner.
No, it's not Bosa, Ryan. He didn't play.
I wish
Fred
you
Warner
did. Yeah, I miss him so much. I miss him so much. No, but
we all miss him, dog.
Game ball to Jake Moody for not being on the team anymore.
Who came from the Patriots?
Oh, Eddie De Niro, man. 59 yards? Are you kidding me?
Dude, that was his career long.
Are you kidding me?
That was his career long, Tommy, if you didn't know that.
How do you even kick one that far? I just that just gets out of that realm of possibility for me.
Who cares? Just be glad that he can.
Yep.
70 yards.
That was ballsy of Kyle to kick that, man.
Maybe he's
ballsy.
maybe he just never had the opportunity.
Yeah,
that's true. That's so true.
Look, Tommy, when we were texting this morning, I think I told you, I said, look, I go, this is the best non-playoff game that Shanny's ever done. This was masterful. This was a master class how to beat someone with your B team.
Yep. That's why he has respect, and everyone's like, "Oh, Shanny!" Everyone, you should. Whenever I'm at, Jesse's channel or Grant's, it's like fire Kyle. It's like, you guys are so stupid. I mean, Kyle,
what my favorite?
He irritates me all the time. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jake. That's the reason why I hate doing
my favorite
show, our show on
49ers game.
That's why. Good.
Was he's cutting out a little.
I can't even hear. It's all feedback.
Sorry, guys.
You're really choppy, Jake.
It's going to be the Philadelphia game where
the Philadelphia Eagles won.
You're really choppy, man.
We dropped the 40 burger on Philly, is what he's saying.
At all. Leaving.
Yeah, but like I was saying, this was done with the B team, though. That's the part about this is that makes it even more amazing is that it was done with the B team. It was done with your backup quarterback. You had a scrub receiver off the street 3 weeks ago who had went 10 for 142. CMC, 22 carries, but grabs 80 yards and 10. I mean, this was all B team stuff, and I mean, no Bosa. We only got one sack, and it was in the first series of the game. I mean, I could keep going. You know what I mean? This was like the B team win against arguably one of the best teams in the NFL right now. I mean, people are talking about the Rams like they're top 3 in the NFL right now. So to go out there and smack them around and actually win the game, I can't even. And I am not a Kyle guy. Everybody here knows I am not a Kyle guy. And this was masterclass. This was masterclass.
I don't think we win that game without Robert Saleh either.
No, I look, Saleh has fixed this defense because I honestly believe that Kyle was trying to coach up Sorensen and coach the defense as well as do the offense the last few years.
Yeah.
And the fact that he doesn't have to do that anymore and he can just focus back on the offense, I think that's really freed him up.
Oh yeah. He's in his bag now. It's just like getting stick. You knew he was going to come out in his bag and just like let it all loose on his boy McVay. So
dude, I thought we were going to get curb stomped. So the fact that they went out there and did this, I'm like I said, this is masterclass. This was the best Kyle I've ever seen.
I knew he was going to try and do everything, but it's all about execution too.
I knew we were going to bring our best game.
No, Jake.
I knew our whole team wasn't about to lose at SoFi, man. It's that is our home away from home, and we always show up.
Jake, you called
I would be more worried about the Rams in San Fran.
No, I am too.
Why?
I'm worried because they were in that game, and they're going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if our guys aren't back, if we don't have all our guys back, it could be a rough game. But I don't know.
And we're going to need a rhythm.
Yeah.
We're going to need everybody to be back 100% and clicking.
And if Brock's not back and Mac is still playing, because really that's only 5 weeks from now. I mean, really, when you look at the next Ram games, 5 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So, it's if our guys aren't back, if Mac's still playing, I mean, look, Mac got the crap kicked out of him yesterday.
Yeah.
He got that
O-line's not. I don't care what people say about our offensive line being good. It's not. he's. I think every single week, our quarterback is getting his ass
Yeah,
kicked.
PFF is not.
It does not matter
P-
who's back there.
PFF is not accurate for the O line.
No, because they say if your lineman went to block the right guy,
Yeah,
he gets
exactly.
he gets a good, even though like Jake Brendel, he blocked the right guy. The guy knocked him on his ass, but he still blocked the right guy, so he gets a good grade. It's like, wait
Dude,
a
I
minute.
cannot wait for this guy to get off the darn team. Jake, please, just go. Retire or somebody do something. Or get rid of Forrester. We could find a better offensive coach. Lineman coach.
Forrester's Kyle's boy. He's not going anywhere.
Maybe
So
we
is
can
the
get a couple
OC
of
on the
draft
Eagles.
picks for Kendrick Bourne and Mac Jones in the offseason.
I kind of want to keep Mac Jones on the team.
Deadline.
We have him 2 years.
I know when the trade deadline comes up, we're going to have to make some tough decisions. So,
No, not the decision. The decision's going to be: are we going for it, or are we not going for it? If we're going for it, we're going to need to.
If we're in first
grab it.
place, we got to go for it.
Yeah. Well, and it's if we think the team's a Super Bowl team, you get a piece. You go get a piece and try to say, okay, what's the missing piece?
We could literally get.
but we're gonna
Chubb from the Dolphins.
We're gonna have to remove a few pieces too. We have 9 receivers that are coming in off of when we get healthy, we're gonna have to cut like 3 receivers. And there's no reason not to take somebody who's played well for a couple of games and go get something for them when we have so many pieces.
They'll play roster. They'll just IR Watkins for the rest of the year, because if you try to practice squad him, someone's going to scoop him.
Yeah, but we're going to have Pearsall, Ayuk, Jennings, Bourne.
Yeah, they'll just
Robinson?
cut MVS. They'll just cut MVS. They'll cut MVS.
Yeah, MVS hasn't done anything.
Yeah, they'll cut MVS. They'll cut Gage.
Yep.
And then Sky Moore is going to be the tough piece.
Some of these guys are going to want to play. Some of these guys are going to want to play, and they're going to request a trade, I think.
Dude, we got so lucky with that.
Some of these guys are okay.
Brendo freaking fumbled, man.
It's 3.
Dude, we're going to run a lot of 3 wides with all these guys back. We can't run the ball, so you can go 3 wides and go out there with Ricky and Robinson and freaking Look, go out there.
I'm all about the Peyton Manning spread offense. You know what I mean?
Well, we're going to have to, since we can't run the ball. Unless Kittle makes a difference. Like I said, I'm waiting.
Can't we just figure out how to run the damn ball?
Trips, bunch, Rice.
No, you got to wait till Kittle comes back. As soon as Kittle comes back, you'll find out. As soon as Kittle gets back, if CMC starts averaging 5 yards a game, then we know Kittle was the missing piece.
Why do we have to rely on a tight end?
Get barely above 3 this week. Yeah, we need to clear off the scrub line. I'm not happy with any of them. I'll take Trent and I'll take Pooney and I'll take. No, I won't take anybody else. We can get rid of everybody else.
No, and McKivitz is here.
But you know what?
He signed that deal.
I think Pooney's been playing hurt too, though.
Yeah, Pony's PCL isn't healed, man.
Hey, look,
he's playing on a bum leg.
We've traded plenty of people with dead money, but Pooney's playing injured. I think if we picked somebody up so he could rest, that would be great.
Colby's playing hurt
I just don't know.
So.
Yeah, maybe because if Barge comes back and then just let
Barge will come back and he'll last for a game and then he'll be out again. That's just Barge.
I just don't understand this guy.
Hey guys,
he's a decent player.
I'm gonna bow out, man. I gotta go. I appreciate you guys.
Good,
I'll talk to y'all later.
Good.
All right, good, Jake. See you later, man. Have a good weekend.
Hey, Jake. Go Niners, bro.
Brendel's the problem. Man. The A gaps are just getting destroyed.
Yeah,
they're just getting destroyed.
McKivitz is playing well, but look who we played against. I mean, come on.
But look, the middle of the play, every single play, if you rewatch that game, every single time Mac would go back to hand the ball to Christian. As soon as Christian took one step, there were 2 guys already hitting him. He wasn't even getting back to the line of scrimmage yet. It's a problem. That's the problem.
He shouldn't be running up the middle anyway.
They're coming right up the A gap, man. And it's not like you can put a fullback in front of them, because the fullback's just gonna get in the way too. It's just bad right now. I mean,
he recognized.
it's just bad.
You recognize the outside zone is getting taken up too. They're catching our outside zone now. They're catching that. If you recognize it.
Well, it's because our guys can't get out there.
Yeah,
our guys can't get out there because the problem is when you're trying to stretch it to the outside, the guys are coming right up the gut and just destroying it before he can even break outside.
You know, CMC got more rush yards off the Rams than Saquon did.
Did he really? I didn't even know that.
Because I have some Philly fans, and they said their O-line's really banged up.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, he only averaged 2.5 yards a carry. It was bad. But look, if he comes back, if Kittle gets back, and all of a sudden CMC is averaging 4.5 to 5 yards a carry, then we know, like I said, Kittle's like the magic potion that fixes the offensive line. He because you can do so much with him because he's such a good blocker. I mean, you hate to waste him, but he's such a good blocker. He fixes everything. I mean, you can flex him across the pattern, and as soon as you snap the ball, he can go down and jump into the A and B gaps.
Well, now we got Tonjes. I mean, Tonjes could be the receiver, and then
he's the receiver. He's not a blocker, though. He's not a blocker. I mean,
I'm just saying, he can receive, and or is he just a backup to Kittle?
He's going to be the backup to Kittle, but I'll tell you what he does. He does run block well when he played fullback when Juice was out. He run blocks well, but he's pretty versatile. I like him. Like I said, I like versatile chess piece guys like him. Debo is a chess piece. CMC is a chess piece. I mean, because CMC, you can put him anywhere in the skill positions in the offense, and he can play it.
Fun fact: whenever CMC's in the game, he's never lost to the Rams.
Really?
I think that's 3. Yeah. I mean, with the Niners.
Yeah.
Because he didn't play those 3 games we lost. He wasn't in the game. I think they rested him that last game, and then the 2 games last he was injured,
last
right?
year. Yeah. That's interesting. But he's so valuable to this team. He's the biggest piece right now that if we lost him, it'd be a problem.
Yeah. I don't even want to say the words.
I don't either. He's been playing so well this year, man.
I don't know about Robinson. Robinson didn't do anything yesterday. He was terrible.
Dude, he's a guy that you got to get some carries. You got to get warmed up. When you're only carrying the ball 5 times a game, I mean, how are you supposed to get warmed up?
Yeah.
And I don't know him well enough to say whether or not. What?
Move back, guys. I got to go check on something.
Am I good?
All right. Yeah, you're good, Brian.
You're good.
All right, man. All right. I just want to make sure if I can hear me because every time I say something, I know I'm trying to. Can we give all flowers and a ball to one guy who actually missed a good first down from last week, who made it up this week by having 156 yards? KB.
Wasn't it 40 something?
KB.
No, it was 140, 142.
Yeah, it was 140 something.
Thank you.
Hold on, I got it written down right here.
KB
10 for 142.
Yep.
No, he doesn't. He gets to stay on the team for another week.
Oh, knock
career
it off.
game.
Knock it off.
No, dude, look, I wanted him. After last week, 3 drops, I was like, cut this fool. And then came out there and tore it up.
I guess you have to have a bad game to just blow it up.
No, it was weird because I mean, when you saw him in his press conference after the game, you could tell he was pretty happy, and he was. I think he was embarrassed. I think he was embarrassed, and he was like, he goes, "Hell no, I'm not going out like that." And
things happen for a reason, I think. If he didn't have that bad game, he wouldn't have blew up this game.
I agree 100%. I think that's what happened. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hats off to the kid.
Play some videos for you guys. I hope it'll go through.
Yeah. And Mac was just hitting him in stride like constantly. Oh, dude, go.
So I know the offensive line sucks, but they only had 1 sack. And I think it was because of Mac Jones and the quick release.
Yep. No, definitely.
There it goes.
So what's the point of a
I
pass
like
rush
that. I hate
if you could just negate the pass rush? You know?
Try this way. That's a little better. Hey, that's better. There you go. I like going. I like
The
going
problem
from
is with the trade deadline is there's no offensive line available. Never.
There never is.
Let me know if you
You
guys
gotta
hear
find
this.
somebody on like an
The
expiring
49ers
contract.
got the job done
Yep.
in overtime in LA against
Wooga.
the Rams in primetime. Fred, you were all over the field. You led the defense in tackles once again. What was your mindset coming into this game?
I mean, we knew the team that wanted it more was going to win this game on a short week, divisional opponent. I'm just so grateful looking at these fans right here. It took everything, obviously, but it was a great win, team win.
The Rams kept it competitive, but your defense made the key stops. What was the key to slowing them down in this game?
Just resilience, honestly. You know, that's a great offense, a lot of firepower, great quarterback, great running back, and we just had to keep going. And obviously, it took an extra quarter there, and just winning it at the end, man, it was awesome.
Now, how important is it to bounce back, get back on track, especially against a division rival?
Yeah, it was huge. You know, we knew that we didn't play our best ball last week, and the world was against us this game. But at the end of the day, two teams got to strap it up and go play a football game. So I'm just so proud of our guys.
And your message to the faithful who made it out tonight to support you?
I love you. Dub City!
Woo! Dub City!
Thank you.
Okay, one more here.
All pro Fred.
Oh yeah, baby.
Fred's the best player in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Without him, we don't win that game.
Hold on. Sorry.
Here it is.
Come on. Come on, really?
All the way to the and D. Who stopped that dude on the goal line? Hey, Alfred got the strip, right? D line, man. Alfred, you making that strip? Alfred, come on,
That is one big man.
Hey, bro. I love y'all boys. That's against the wall, bro. Hey, we gonna fight.
Yeah, Eddie, 4 for 4, hit a 59-yarder.
Eddie Gennaro.
That's why football is the greatest team sport. You guys have my back. I appreciate it, man.
IGYB.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, my computer messed up again. Hold on, guys, I'm trying to stop it. Really?
What happened? Oh, okay.
I'm trying to
I don't know.
stop
That
it,
was
guys.
good to
Hold
see.
on.
I mean,
There you go. Got you. You're good. You guys got me? You good?
yep.
Yeah.
You guys hear me? Okay, you're good. You're good.
Yes.
I had to take the window off so that way we actually talk again. Sorry. That was a good win, man. It was. Love watching celebrations. I do. So fun to watch. So
God, I could not sleep till like,
the
sheesh.
phases all around the place. The phases all around the whole game, man. I mean, the goal line stop, which Albert Collins definitely deserves flowers for that. Because I didn't know what happened until actually we knew we had the ball. And then of course the fourth down play, man. Siegel, I tell you, man, Siegel. When I watched the replay on that, he came in a bullet. I think it wasn't for Siegel.
He tied for the team lead in tackles.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, if you look at solo tackles, he and Fred both had 7, and then I think Fred had 5 assists, and Siegel actually had 6. So he actually had more tackles than as far as assists go.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have known to watch a game, but he was getting cooked a little bit coverage, but he can definitely tackle.
I did see a lot of missed tackles. I mean, maybe Karen Williams.
Dude, that guy, he's good, man. He's good.
Yeah.
He runs hard.
I wish he would. He just runs his mouth too much, and it cost him this game.
Yeah. Big
fumble,
time.
and then he got stuffed like the Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah. I didn't think. Look, when they were going for it, I didn't think we were going to stop them. I didn't think we'd stop them there.
I didn't either, and because I was watching the game. I was watching the game and listening to KMBR, and then they told me right before it happened, and I just started going crazy.
I know. I got so wrapped up in the Amazon thing that I forgot to turn on the radio broadcast so I could listen to Ryan and what the heck's his name? Why can't I think of his name right now? He was covering for Greg. Guy Haberman.
Guy Haberman.
No, Guy Haberman.
Yeah,
Guy Haberman.
Yeah. He does a good job. I like him.
He really does. Yeah. I like him. Because I really thought that they would have went with like Bob Fitzgerald or something like that, but Bob used to do it. Bob Fitzgerald.
Oh, okay.
He used to be on KMBR. He used to be on with Fitz and Brooks back in the day when Rod Brooks was on KMBR.
Yeah, Brooks, Kruger, and Tom Colbert.
Yep. But Fitz and Brooks was one of the afternoon shows. They came on after when Larry was on with.
Brooks is good. He's really good, man. I don't know why they let him go.
I used to like him when he was traveling with the team.
Mm-hmm.
Way back in the day.
He's got something. He's got that voice, and he's always he's fast with his responses. Yeah, he's got something good.
Yeah, I was like Rod Brooks.
Okay. What are your takeaways from the game? First of all, Ed.
We had 2 takeaways.
What are your takeaways? No, I'm not talking about that. To be a smart butt.
I know. I'm just playing. I'm playing with your words a little bit.
Takeaways from the game.
I know. Yeah. Just time, man.
We're better and worse than we think we are. We're better and worse than we think they are. That's kind of my takeaway from the game.
Oh boy.
It's amazing. I mean, like I said, that I can't believe what Kyle did with this game. I'm blown away. It's just amazing. I mean,
they just need to relax and take some time off, then get back to the drawing board. But he's probably already thinking of the next game. That's how he is. He's crazy.
Kyle's a football fanatic. He is not. Yeah. He's the guy that'll still sleep in his office for the whole week while everybody else is off.
Mm-hmm. That's how you get ahead.
We are better than last year for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I believe that our defensive rookies are going to get better and better every week.
Yep.
I said that week 1. I'm going to keep on saying it. And eventually, maybe not this year, but in the next couple years, Michael Williams is going to be a 10 to 15 sack guy.
I could see it.
CJ West, he's going to be the Will Fork guy. He's going to be the one that pushes 2 or 3 offensive linemen together. He's going to open up the rush alleys for Michael and whoever else to get to the quarterback.
That's the future. Collins and CJ, right? Starters, right in the middle.
Alfred Collins is more like the Buckner, Bryant Young, Dana Stubblefield type guy that he's gonna be getting, 8, 9, maybe even 10 sacks.
He's gonna knock down a ton of balls. That's what Alfred Collins is gonna do. When he knocked that Stafford ball down, I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. I was like, that's what you're here for. That's why you're here.
He's gonna knock down a lot of passes. He's gonna get some strip, in fumble recoveries. He's just, that's just what he is. He causes havoc. He's, 6'5", 325, 335 pound defensive tackle with speed. I mean, he moved.
Remember when Drake Jackson led the league in bad passes?
Yeah. But the other thing with Collins is you give him 2 years in an NFL weight room, he's gonna gain 15 more pounds probably and still be light and
Oh,
athletic.
he can definitely be. Michael Williams can definitely be like 295, 300, even 310, and still be that lightning quick dude.
He's a beast, man. He think about it what he's doing it like I think he weighs like 260 right now. And he's a beast. There was this one play where they showed a side graphic of him where one of the guards was trying to push him out and side like this, and he was just pushing the guy right into the backfield. Oh my God, he had such a good, like his shoulders were so low, and he was just drilling the guy backwards. The guard, it was their left guard. I was like, oh, and you could tell the guy was way bigger than him.
Run defense
he's like a forklift.
Dude, he's so good.
The run defense still needs to improve, man. I've seen some starting to leak oil a little bit. Like,
oh yeah, they gashed this. There was that one play Williams. He went around the right side. Whoever our left end was crashed, and he ran right around the outside of him and picked up some big yards. I was like, I looked and I was like, oh man, how do you rewind this? I wanted to rewind it to see who the left end was that crashed, and it might have been Michael. I was like, oh.
Yeah, and we got Bucky Irving, or isn't that his name? That guy's a beast. Running back, he's really good. So we're gonna have our hands full on that one.
Oh yeah.
I think that was their best pick. The Bucks, that guy. What round did they get him in?
What did you guys?
I don't know.
6th round?
Oh, really? Okay.
Was it that far? Wow.
I don't remember. I know he was a later round guy. He's 4th, 5th.
That's like when we got Eli Mitchell was in the 6th. Everyone's like, that's a steal. I'm like, yeah, but he's Mr. Glass.
Is he playing for Kansas City or he get cut?
They were gonna cut him, but I didn't hear they did.
I was just curious.
That's a good question because I don't know.
I don't think he's playing at all.
Good. Yeah, got his first year. He was so good.
Yeah.
You guys got me right.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure you guys got me. What?
Anyone been in the comment section besides Tommy?
No. Nope.
Okay.
I shared it too. So we're live. We're live on Facebook also.
Cool.
What was your last take? Like worst take out of the whole game? Bad moment, I should say. Bad moment. There you
go. Basically watching Mac Jones get the crap beat out of him. That was the part. The line. It was just the line. It was a rough watch. That last play, he threw to the left, right at the end of the game, and he got drilled like he got high load. And I was like, oh man, ooh.
That one sack should have been roughing the passer. Of course, Robert Zebras didn't call it. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
it would have been the first and goal. So, and I believe that was when we went up 23-20. If I'm correct on that, or no? Pretty sure it was.
Maybe. I think it was. I think that's when it was, because I think they kicked the field goal the next play, right?
I wanted a touchdown so bad on that drive because we would have put pressure on Matt Stafford.
Yeah, that would have put it away. I mean, I think
I know what.
I know.
No
Chase Senior from Chat
hats
Sports.
allowed on this podcast.
Oh my God.
Matt Man.
Chase Senior. Chase Senior for Chase had called out Kyle during the game. He tweeted something about Kyle, doing the same old Kyle crap. By getting a lead on somebody and basically letting up instead of putting your foot on the gas.
Mm-hmm. I just think
I retweeted it.
Not me,
Huh?
Time Bomb. What's your worst takes? What's your worst take?
Matt, you go
out of
first.
the whole game.
Matt, you go first.
You hear us?
What?
Worst take.
Sorry.
Your worst take. The whole
Worst take
game.
of the game.
Your worst take.
Just our defense. Just we're so good, and our backup guys are
Then we go down.
playing well, and I just love the future of our defense is in good hands.
Well,
Not saying we don't need any more pieces, because we still need a couple guys, but we're right back to what we were in 23.
Yeah, I think the run defense is better than 2023.
Yeah, but our run offense isn't.
No. That was our best run offense, I think. Well, actually, 2022 was pretty good.
Yeah, 22, but 23,
we'll
23
figure it out.
CMC was in 23. CMC was out of this world. That dude was like he was from a freaking alien planet, and he
but
just
that
came
playoff
here. He
game
was
against
Superman.
Seattle, dude, he was all over their defense.
Yeah.
And Debo too.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't we beat them like 35-10 or something like that? And
We destroyed him.
Yeah.
He was close in the first half. I'm like, dude, we're playing terrible. They had the lead by 1 point, remember? And I'm like, are we going to lose to the Seahawks again in the playoffs? And then we just lit it up in the second half.
Yeah, I'm sure during that game I was like, Kyle be Kyling.
Yep. Let's see. Do I even have a bad take? I was thinking about the defense too. I mean, we could not stop anything. We couldn't stop Stafford at all. Like, he was like pitch and catch the whole second half. I'm like, what are we doing? Are we getting tired? Or maybe tip of the hat to Sean McVay. He's just like, I'm just going to attack the rookies.
No, he definitely did that because he went at Siegel and he went at Stout. They definitely did that. But Adams went off. Nakua didn't, because Adams I think had 117 yards. He had more yards, but they were garbage yards. They were late garbage kind of yards. Even though the game was close.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of got out on them and they were chasing.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
the other weird take.
It's funny that they only had 17 rush attempts.
Yep. But
weird.
Stafford was 30 of 40.
I think him and Mac were
30
the same.
of 47. I think it was 30 or 47 or something like that. But he had 389. Look, dude, don't get it twisted. He threw the ball all over the place.
Yeah.
And remember, they only had time of possession. They were only half of what we had. So think about that. They did almost the same yardage in half the time.
Yeah,
so
they really have a fast offense.
We got out in front and held on. That's what happened in that game.
Yeah.
If you're being real, and we held on. Especially at the end, because at the end, oh my gosh, Stafford was just standing there. He could stand back there, fire up a Newport, hang out, take a couple drags, and then chuck the ball. There was nobody touching him.
So next game, dude, it has to be. You have to get pressure on this guy.
Yep.
And you can't blitz
we gotta
either.
Get some pressure on Baker. We're gonna have to.
But I'm talking to. Oh well, yeah, him too. But I'm thinking Stafford. We have to get someone by then.
Yeah. Well, pull up the schedule, because when's the trade deadline? 4th of November, I think.
Yeah, the day after my birthday.
When are we playing the Lambs again? I think the week after, right?
Okay, you said 5 weeks, right?
I think it was the week after. Ryan, can you pull the schedule back up again, so we can see, or just tell us the week of the next Rams game?
If I freeze, I'm blaming you.
Okay. Or just look at the thing again and see if it'll tell us what, because I can't remember. It was the week after the Giants.
What, the Rams you're talking about? Next Rams game?
Yes.
Yeah, the next Rams game is at the Giants.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
November, what day is it?
All these games aren't
November
gimmies.
9th. November
Okay,
9th.
so that's the week after the trade deadline.
Because we barely beat the worst team in the NFL, man. So we gotta play every game like they're the best in the league.
What, against the Aints?
It's a 4:25 game for Eastern.
Yeah, but that's the week after the trade deadline. I believe the trade deadline's the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
So if whatever we do is going to happen before then, I don't think we're going to be a seller. So
hopefully
we're either going to do nothing.
Giants game, so.
We didn't even sell last game. We were terrible.
I know. So we're either going to be buyers or we're going to stand pat. We're going to buy if we think we're going to go to the Super Bowl. We're going to hold pat if we're just going to, say, hey, look, we'll just roll with what we got and hopefully draft some linemen and maybe another edge rusher this next draft. The problem is we never draft high enough. Usually, last year was an aberration for us where we were drafting pretty high. If we're a playoff team like we should be, and let's say we win a round, we're going to be.
All right, guys, we're going to go. I'll see you later. You guys have a good
easy, Matt.
All right.
Have a great weekend.
Good night, brother. Good night, brother.
Go faithful.
Keep.
Yep.
Later.
Yeah, Matt, hopefully he'll be back texting me again next week, hopefully. Because I know I had DM on an X now. So that's the reason why I was able to get hold of him about the show, because he wanted to do a show, but he's only off on Thursday and Fridays. So I had to work around his schedule and Jake's schedule. And thank God that Jake told me that his show's tomorrow. So we were able to get both of them on the same time. Now, we definitely won't be doing a show tomorrow night. Everybody can just, chill out with their families and everything. So, but it's an hour and a half in the show, and I'm all good. If you guys want to keep on talking, it's up to you. I'm all good.
No, we're good. I'm good.
Okay. So you guys are good?
Tom, you got something to say?
You got something to say, Tommy?
Really?
Yeah.
For the guy who's always got something to type.
Yeah, thank you.
Damn, the ladies in the chat getting on me, huh?
Oh.
I didn't mean that metaphorically. I mean the real ladies. I don't know who they are, but they're like, we don't want to hear that. I don't know. It's like, you were quiet. I'm like, I had a gig, man. And like, before I knew it, I was like watching the TV over there. And I'm like, we're up 14-0? What? And so I listened to it on the way home on the radio. And then I turned it on like late third quarter at home. So
nice.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, this feels closer than it is. I'm like, I don't know. I was just hoping we got to 21-0. Then we could just pin our ears back. Just blitz that month. Well, I don't know. You don't want to blitz Stafford.
Yeah, well.
No, because then Puka would have scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. I wonder what you do. How is Baker against the blitz? I would assume he's okay.
He's good.
Yeah.
And he's way more mobile than Stafford.
Yeah.
And he's got just as big an arm.
Yeah. And their tackles are still injured.
Who, ours? Are they
no,
theirs?
No, hers.
Yeah.
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers have 2 tackles injured.
No, I'm talking about their go-to guy for Baker.
Oh, Evans or Godwin?
Probably Evans. I think it would be Evans, I would think.
Evans always smokes us. But we always usually get the better. What was that? The 2022 game? Like, he still blew up a little bit.
Was that Tom Brady when Tom Brady?
Yeah, Tom Brady.
Yeah, when he had a wide open Evans, and that was I think it was a holding call that pulled it back for a touchdown.
Yep.
I remember that game too.
Because their O-line was trash then. I mean, except for the right tackle, or is he a left tackle? He's better than Trent now, or at least he was. I don't know.
Get your facts straight there, Tommy Bob. Come on.
Yeah, Trent had a rough time, but he was good. I don't know how many. I want to see how many pressures everybody gave up. It must have been in the 20s.
Yeah, the Trent was getting beat hard outside yesterday. He wasn't getting beat inside. Verse was beating him outside. He wasn't beating him inside.
Yeah. Verse is a dog, man. That guy's something.
Yeah. He had a rough day.
Like Rich said, watch when Kittle comes back. Our running game will probably do better.
I
better
think so.
Better the dog crap is still not good, but better.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if we can get if CMC can get up to 4.5 a carry,
I'd be happy with just 4, honestly. Because 2.9, come on.
Yeah, but I said he's getting beat up in the backfield.
Yeah, and everyone's trying to blame CMC. It's like, how the dude is so smart. He can cut, but when you have people in the backfield, I mean, you can only go so far, like you were saying. So it's just like
look and look. I thought he looked a little slow in camp because he just looked a little too yoked up and stiff.
Yeah,
he just looked stiff, and
that's why he's so healthy because he's so like.
Yeah, he's been great. I did not see this at all. I did not see this at all.
I'm so glad that he's getting some rest. Everybody, mini buys are great.
And I'll tell you, it's good that we've got this little break, and then our bye week is right around the Giants game. I forget where it is. I can't remember if it's before or it's somewhere in there. Maybe it's after the next Rams game. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But our bye week falls in the end where the rookies would generally hit the rookie wall. So I think to get the guys a week now and then a week then is going to be a good thing.
God,
especially with as many guys.
I wish Kobe could be benched just based on his health, but we have no other options.
Dude, you want Zakel? I'd rather have banged up. I'd rather have banged up Connor Colby than Zakel.
I don't know why they keep signing him to the practice squad. Dude is terrible.
He knows the system. He's Kyle. He knows
the
system.
Who cares? What if I knew the system? You're not going to put me in there.
If you ever played for him, you probably could.
Jeez.
Look, if we need a running back, watch out, dude. We're going to be seeing Tevin Coleman in camp, you know?
Oh, shoot. That's so funny that Jordan James is never active.
He doesn't play special teams, dude. Look, he's in the same situation as Martin.
So we just wasted draft picks.
No, they're just call it a red shirt year. Because right now what's going to happen is when all these wide receivers come back, when Ayuk comes back and everybody comes back, all of a sudden Jordan Watkins is just going to get stuck on IR and they're going to go, oh, I don't know, man, he's hurt. We just had to IR him. We don't want to put him on the practice squad because someone will scoop him up.
I would, yeah.
So you got to just IR him so you can protect yourselves and keep him.
Sorry, guys, I'm back, man. I'm sorry. I really wanted to be on this episode, especially after such a great game. I almost died in the car like 4 times, so I'm back.
Oh boy!
I didn't want to say nothing. I want him to tell you.
It wasn't from the chat. It was from bad driving. That's all I'll say.
Gotcha. Hey,
there's bad drivers everywhere.
I wanted to take this time to mention that Jake was the only guy in our chat and everywhere else, and there was the only guy that was going, the Niners are going to win this game. Niners are going to win this game. Niners are going to win this game. Oh, I sure do. Because I was
I'll take your word for it.
Nope. And here's Jake going, oh, we're going to win this one, man. We're going to win this one. And I'm like, I was on Cole's show, and I was like, yeah, dude, I think we're going to lose like 38-10.
Yeah, you said they were going to blow the doors off. I think was your exact words.
And you know what's funny? I've never been in my life so happy to be wrong about something.
Well, yeah, I picked the Rams in my pick'em, so I'm 0-1 right now.
Hey, Rich,
and I'm happy about that.
Hey, Rich. Yeah. Who said 17-0 in the first place? Or 18 though. Who said 17-0?
Yeah.
Now I got to be 16-1 now. I'm happy with 16-1.
Yeah, you go, pal. You go.
Hey, do you guys watch the NFC West roundtable? Like Jesse's
with
on
Jesse
there.
And those guys? Yeah, they were hilarious, man.
Then I emailed Jesse last night. I'm like, tell Lane Staley to hold that L.
Oh my god!
Because I said, because Jake, I'm like, Jake's a poor man's Lane Staley, and he read it. He's like, did someone just call me a poor man's Lane Staley? And they're like, oh my god, you look like him. I can't unsee it now.
Oh my god, Jesse's a trip, man. Those guys, that round table, those guys are a friggin' riot. Those guys are such a fun watch.
Oh, I sent it to because Z-Bot, he's a Bills fan, and then he said in the chat, he's like, bring your weak ass fan base to the NFC roundtable. I super chat. I'm like, hey Z-Bot, bring your weak ass fan base to Last Second Sports anytime.
Well,
Can't even
the
fill
funny
up half
part.
a stadium.
The funny part about that is Jesse here. Here's Jesse talking so much crap about Christian McCaffrey, about how he's done, he's lost his step, he's this and that, and he's got a McCaffrey shirt on for the game. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, Jesse has some weird takes. Like I would argue with him. I'm like, he was such a fanboy of Trey Lance. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, Jimmy G is starting week 1.
He hangs out with Grant too much, man.
I'm like, Jimmy G starting week 1. He's like, no, I'm sorry, he's just not good. I'm like, I know he's not that great. You know how I don't like Jimmy G.
Wanted so bad. Grant is. I'm not going to say what I think of Grant, other than what y'all already know. But I will say that he wanted so bad for a COVID holdout to be a great quarterback.
COVID holdout.
He was all on Trey Lance's jock with absolutely no proof he was any good. And I will never understand it. And I'll never understand half of the time when I'm watching the draft, like these draft jockeys that get on here and talk about college players, like these
draft
quarterbacks. Yeah, dude.
You know why Grant does that, right? Because he makes way more money. He makes way more money when there's a quarterback controversy.
Dude, he goes.
He wasn't the only one that was saying that though. It was all over the league. Trey Lance during the draft. I'm like, forget Trey Lance, dude. I mean, I honestly was terrified we were going to draft Mac Jones, and I wanted Justin Fields. I was wrong on both of those. I don't know that Justin Fields wouldn't be insanely good on our offense either, but
maybe
I didn't want either of those guys.
Kyle is not good for developmental quarterbacks. Kyle is good for a guy that can play, and Kyle will maximize what he can do. If you can't throw the ball, if you can't make all the throws in Kyle's offense, you can't play in it, because Kyle will lose his mind.
You know what I think? I think that Kyle is bad about drafting guys that are good enough to play but can't get any better. Like look at who our backups have been, with the exception of Brock Purdy. But and Mac Jones now is obviously he's a veteran, right? Mac Jones is a veteran.
But you could throw Nick Mullins in that and say
Nick Mullins is trash. He had a couple of good games.
A lot out of him.
He did for a few games. No, man. Okay, so I'm gonna okay. Kyle got a couple of good games out of Nick Mullins, but when it was Nick Mullins for the year, we were terrible, and our offense was completely stale. He didn't get nothing
100%.
out of it. So I don't count that. I think Nick Mullins was bad, and when he went somewhere else, he was bad. And he had a couple of good games where I was thinking, hey, let's put Nick Mullins in. But you know what? Like, he's not any good, and he wasn't ever going to be any good. Like
kick Mullins.
Yes. Yeah, but you know what? Look, in this offense, you're going to throw a lot of picks anyway.
Yeah.
Especially if you're throwing the ball over the middle a lot. If you're not good at layering the ball over, I'll tell you right now, in this game, Mac threw tons of slants.
Yeah.
And they threw and all their other patterns were outside the hashes. So it was funny, man. But Kyle doesn't usually call an offense like that.
Yeah.
He never called offense like that for Jimmy, never called it like that for Trey, and he never called it like that for Brock.
Yeah. Well, Trey only
Mac,
played like 2 games, but okay.
Yeah, no, but whatever. But he was never putting the offense the way he did for Mac. I mean, Mac is throwing outside the hashes.
Yeah, he is. He's got a little bit of a deep ball on him. But he had that, that's the kind of, he's not going to throw it 80, but he might throw it 60.
Yep.
Which is better than the 45 to 50.
Look, Mac's ceiling is basically somewhere between Matt Schaub and Matt Ryan.
I think Mac Jones is another Sam Darnold looked really good with us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think the
I mean, I'm not trying to take away from Mac Jones and his performance with us, but I think that if he goes somewhere else, he might be good for a season and then drop off, just like Darnold.
Look, Darnold's balling right now.
Yeah, Darnold's balling. I'll tell you right now, if I was the Miami Dolphins and they were going to keep what's his name there as the coach, Mac Jones might look pretty good in the Miami Dolphin offense.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about Miami, but everybody says jokes about, Mike coming back over here.
No, he ain't coming back here.
No,
he ain't coming back.
No, he might not.
He'll be with LaFleur. He'll be with LaFleur and the Packers.
You know what I think? I think he's going to be a freaking quarterback coach somewhere. I don't think he's even going to get another
coordinator. He'll be a coordinator again.
I don't know, man.
You know what it is that he was that little guy that you keep behind the curtain at the Wizard of Oz. You don't let him out.
You know what? Miami really screwed up with Brian Flores, man. He was really turning that team around.
He's a good coach.
Think that I think he would have actually built a solid team, not a team that had a high-powered offense that can't stop anybody and stalls from time to time. He also probably would have gotten rid of Tua a long time ago with his injuries. And
where is he now? Is he still the defensive coordinator in Minnesota?
Yes.
I think that's where he was, right?
Yeah, I think he's in Minnesota. Yeah,
he's still there.
Yeah, he's a hell of a coach.
I think he's a culture. He's a culture creator. He's the kind of person that can rally people to. He had his whole team fighting, and when they were nothing, and he was trying to build something, he started turning it around, and they cut him so they could get Mike McDonald over there or whatever.
McDaniel. Yeah. The problem is this. The problem is this.
McDonald's.
I'll use the baseball analogy.
There. Sorry.
I'm going to use a baseball analogy. This is what offensive guys always get the head coaching jobs, and none of the defensive guys always do. It's like a home run hitter. All the offensive guys are the home run hitters.
He was doing a good job. It's just some bad organizations don't give coaches enough time. Period. That's correct. That's the way it is.
Correct.
It's like that's why the Browns can't do anything. Yeah, they've had Stefanski for a little while, but they can't keep a quarterback. They can't keep the coaches, the position coaches the same. They can't keep any kind of like valid system. They just keep trying to pin holes in a bad front office. They keep trying to plug holes in a front office that's they're flex sealing the boat.
Yeah. Well, and look, I mean, think about it. That Jags coach, he wasn't going to go there if Trent Baalke was still going to be the general manager. He was like, "Look, I'm not hitching up to that."
Yeah,
he goes, you want me as your coach. You want me as your coach. That guy's got to go, and they did it.
Yeah. Some there are some people who they work really hard to get their notoriety and to get somewhere and establish something, and then they coast, and that is Trent Baalke. And he likes to meddle with things and screw things up, but he doesn't put the work in later after he put work in the beginning to help us. But honestly, Singletary built our team. Mike Nolan and Singletary built our team. And when they brought in Baalke with Harbaugh basically made it reach its full potential. And then it petered out because Baalke wasn't worth a damn.
Yeah. Baalke's trash.
And Harbaugh hated him.
Yeah, but Baalke's the one that hired him.
Yeah,
Baalke hired him
because Jed made the wrong pick, and Harbaugh's tough because he's tough on people just because his
yeah he should have got rid of the GM and kept the coach straight up.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Jed was afraid of Harbaugh.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm glad. Honestly, I'm glad that we got Shanahan. I don't care what anybody says. I think Shanahan's a better option. I love what he's done with our team. I love John Lynch. I don't think we would have them both right now doing what we're doing.
Exactly.
And we wouldn't be where we are now. That team would have petered out and we'd be stuck with some rando coach. I don't know if we had another GM. And Harbaugh would have left and gone back to college because he can't stay anywhere too long.
No, like I said, the stick wears out after a while. That who's got it better than us crap. That's great when you're winning, but when you're losing, nobody wants to hear that stuff. Nobody wants to hear that noise.
Yeah, but he walked into a winning locker room that was hungry. They had all the talent in the world and all the drive and the culture, and all he had to do was put together an offense and let Vic Fangio do his thing.
He's the real quarterback whisperer.
But it's amazing how coaching is really important. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. If you don't know how to use it, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I think Singletary's a great coach. He's just not a great head coach.
Singletary's the linebackers coach.
Singletary couldn't let somebody else run. He ran a good defense, man. We had one of the best defenses in the league under him. He was a great DC as a head coach, but he could not. He wanted to call the offensive plays, man. He's like, let's bring Mark Marks in here, and then he was like, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, dump it off. Like,
no, Mike Martz, JT O'Sullivan needs to be our starting quarterback. I was like, no.
Yeah. No. He's like, we need to find somebody that works at a grocery store. I don't know, man. There's only one Kurt Warner.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why people get on. Kurt Warner he's such a stand-up guy, man. I don't like the Rams, but I have a ton of respect for Kurt Warner.
You know what's funny? I hated Kurt Warner on the Rams, but I loved him on the Cardinals. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I did.
Yeah.
It was like you just rooted for him, even, because I think we sucked during that period. So it was one of those deals where I was like, okay, I'll watch Warner. And Warner,
for me, I will never cheer for the Rams. I did cheer for him when we weren't doing nothing, when he was with the Cardinals. But I agree with you. But also when he was with the Rams, I wanted the Titans, the old Oilers, to win.
Me too.
That Super Bowl. I was really heartbroken by that, by the way that game turned out. But I was not happy for him at all. So.
Oh, the Music City Miracle game, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah. No, but
closest any Houston team will ever get to a Super Bowl.
You don't realize that those last couple of years he was playing for the Cardinals, he couldn't even grip the football anymore. That's why he was wearing those gloves. It's because his hand was so bad that he couldn't grip the ball anymore, and the only way he could throw the ball was with those gloves. That's why when Brock was dropping all those balls, I was tweeting Kurt Warner going, "Hey, can you show Brock Purdy how to throw a football with a glove on?"
Yeah. Golly, man. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad, dude. Honestly, pretty excited to get Brock back, even though Mac did a good job. I'm ready to see what Brock can do when he's healthy. Let him sit until he is. But Mac, Mac's hurt. He got laid out at the end of that game.
Dude, that last thing, they high load him. I don't know if you were on when I said they high load him, and he was hurt. He was hurt, dude. They carried him. They carried him off the field.
That should have been a roughing call. And I'm going to say this right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say right now that if McVay didn't have his head up his ass, he would have kicked that field goal and tried to let our third string quarterback beat him.
No, he was going for the win. Yeah,
but if he had tied it, we were going to be stuck with Trejo Lance, man.
No, man, Mac would have got up and went out there.
Yeah, he said he feels good. Did you hear anything on his injury?
He threw up and he limped off the field. They had to carry him off the field.
I think
he had a cramp in his calf. He puked on the sidelines, and I don't know if you saw, they were rubbing his forearm because I guess his forearm tightened up.
Yeah.
Basically, I'll tell you, what that tells you? He's out of shape. He needs to actually work out and work on his cardio and stuff like that. It's not his fault. He's not playing.
Yeah.
I mean, no. You know who I was maybe
well,
thinking? Maybe think of Donovan McNabb.
I think when he had that big giant defensive lineman lay him out on the ground, it probably made an involuntary diaphragm spasm that caused him to want to vomit. In all reality, I mean his diaphragm was probably collapsed at that moment, dude. So I don't want to say because if that was the case, I mean I guess that would be the longest game he's played in a while. But I would say that hit probably made him throw up because that dude landed shoulder into his chest, man. Like that.
That's
drove him to the ground, dude. Drove him to the ground. Like that shit. Ugh. We should have got an automatic first down and been able to.
He's a tough bastard.
I'll tell you
man.
that. It reminded me a couple of those old Steve Young games where Steve was just getting pounded. And he's got grass hanging out of his face mask and shit. That was gutty.
We neglected the O line then too. That's why Steve Young had to retire early.
Yeah,
concussions.
Yeah,
concussions.
Yeah, well, you ain't kidding.
I was watching some games from '98 a couple days ago, just because I was like, let me watch some Garrison Hurst run the ball.
Yeah,
dude, remember?
Oh man.
God, remember the Colts season? They had that pass rush. They annihilated Steve Young. That's what Saragusa was on that team.
Yeah, that's when Harbaugh was coaching, wasn't it? Or Harbaugh was playing quarterback right before Peyton Manning.
Harbaugh was quarterback.
Yeah. The comeback.
That's when they were. Almost beat the Steelers. Poor guy.
Oh shit.
Lost to Steelers and got replaced. Dude, those are the days. Football is not the same as it was. But that was such a good game. That was so exciting, and it was so gritty, and it was good to see our defense. Now, I mean, I've been saying this. Our defense was going to come together. It's 5 weeks. It takes time. We got a lot of rookies, but I thought by week 5 we'd be 4-1, if not 5-0. I didn't think we were going to lose to the Jags. That was a surprise for me. I think that was them trying to force Purdy in before he was healthy. I think if he'd have sat out that game, I mean, honestly, it had to happen.
I think that was Brock. That was Brock. Basically, seeing Mac win a couple games, and he's like, I better get back in there before they're calling for my job.
Yeah, maybe, or he was just like, I got this. We got, I'm ready.
But
whatever.
I wish they would IR him. I wish they would IR him so he can't come back for 4 weeks.
Yeah,
that might be a good idea. But what if?
Because that way he can get healthy. He can get really healthy. He can't go, I feel good right now. Go out there and get hurt again.
Yeah, he's got a setback. We knew it would happen. They're like, it's just some soreness. Just shut up, man. He re-aggravated it. It's like,
look, man, these guys are programmed to play. So as soon as they feel like they can walk, they're like, I can play. And you're like, dude, you got to protect these guys from themselves. That's why it's like, dude, hey, we're just gonna IR you for 4 weeks. Then you can come back. You still get
That'd
paid.
be smart. That's what Larry's saying.
Is he? Okay. Oh, speaking of Larry, he does the best Trent Baalke imitation. Oh my God.
I know.
It's so
Larry!
good. It's
Larry!
Oh my God!
You gotta get this going for Larry.
It's so good. Yeah, we gotta draft a guy. We gotta draft that guy with the bad ACL.
Dude, I'm thinking about
that ain't
you
a
see what
Baalke
happens,
thing, bro.
Larry?
That's a 49ers thing.
Oh, I know.
We love it. We love that ACL.
We used to joke we'd call them the all ACL team.
Yeah, golly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, we didn't. We had a lot tougher team under Singletary, like physically tougher.
Yeah. Hey, you guys know
because Nolan cared more about wearing his Reebok suit on the sidelines than he cared about the football game.
Dude. Nolan's a terrible coach. He's a terrible DC. He built a good defensive scheme, but he couldn't adjust during the game
He was
at
decent
all.
in Atlanta. He was decent in Atlanta.
Yeah, but he could, they were like, for me, that was all talent. Like, he had a good scheme and great talent, but man, he can't make in-game adjustments at all. If a team better prepared for him, he was not going to win. They're not going to squeak one out. And we kept getting whooped. Nolan was a terrible coach.
Yeah. Who's worse, him or Erickson? I think Erickson was the absolute worst. My God, I cannot stand
Erickson. And think about that. Think about it. Wasn't it Erickson as the coach and Terry Donahue as the GM?
Erickson was bad, but man, I don't even think they were the worst. We're talking about coaches that actually had a chance, right? Because we're not going to. We're not going to talk about our defensive. We're not going to talk about a guy that was here for like 13 years and finally got a shot, but he was a stopgap. But I will talk about Chip Kelly. That dude was a terrible
garbage.
Chip
I think he
terrible.
was
worse. Why can't I think of Mr. Mustache's name now?
Tom Sula.
Yeah,
Jim Tomsula.
I love it. Locone used to call him the freaking meat. Used to call him the meat guy or something like that. The guy that
he's the butcher.
Used to call him the butcher.
The butcher.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, dude. But it's like I just don't want to put that on him because if you're him and you get the opportunity, you take it. But he was never ever supposed to be a head coach. He didn't want to be.
He did it because Jed liked him.
Yeah, well, they wanted. Well, what they did is, and I hate Jed for this, honestly, because he was with the team so long at his position, and he did a great job. We were good at where he was. We were good where he was. We didn't need him to change jobs, but ultimately, when they needed to fill the gap, when they cut Singletary, man, they were just like, hey. You've been here a long time. The players love you.
No, he was after Harbaugh. Yeah,
he was after Harbaugh.
Yeah, but that's right. But they were like, you're the players love you. They'll
play hard for you. They'll play hard for you.
Yeah, except he doesn't know anything about scheming. He knows how to teach people how to spin and swipe and get through the gap. That's what he did. That's all he did. He had no business.
I just re-aggravated my freaking ring finger, man. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
No, like I was picking up a box at work and it like totally jammed it when it fell, like because I got a bad grip on it. Now it's just getting laundry out of my finger. Is
that your string finger, buddy?
It's my picking hand, so I don't really use it that much. But I did do it on my left hand when I was trying to open a walk-in with just my pinky, and it totally did the same thing. It kind of messed with my speed. It messed with my speed for a couple months.
Yuck.
But
I played some overly ridiculous, like unnecessarily overly competitive sand volleyball today at my company picnic.
Nice.
Fun. Yeah, definitely re-aggravated my calf.
Uh-oh.
I was out there making it rain, if you know what I mean.
On the Achilles calf?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Damn.
Yeah, I definitely feel I'm sore again today, and I just need to stretch it and rest. Ugh. I feel like I can't do anything every time I try to do something.
Gotta keep moving it.
It ain't that bad right now.
It sucks.
Those guys bother me, though. I'm worried about Penis Jr.
Who? Oh, Penix.
Y'all didn't see that?
Got it.
Y'all didn't see that?
Penis Jr.
Yeah, dude, their own home broadcast spelled his name Penis Jr.
Yeah, man, you can't sleep on that guy. He was balling against Washington, but Washington has
He's really good.
But Washington's defense is terrible, man. They're horrible.
They're dropping off this year.
They're a bunch of old bats. It's like a bunch of me and Rich on the team.
Dude, Washington's season last year was a fluke.
Straight up.
They had no business beating the Lions.
I knew they would regress.
They had no business beating the Lions. The Lions laid an egg in that game. That was not the Commanders doing anything. That's why they got spanked by Philadelphia.
Yep.
That was Philly. It was a complete just they literally caught Detroit with their pants down. They were not talented enough to win.
Well,
And
Detroit was not going to win anything. They're like, we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm like, the hell you are. That defense is just garbage. A bunch of people off the street. Terrible.
Well, now, yeah.
I was totally rooting for them to do it because I thought it was their year. They had the plenty, but nope.
I bet Aaron Glenn.
It was only going to be their year because it wasn't ours. Yeah. Well, they're still. I don't care. They're still a good team. I don't think they're going to just drop off. But I think that they should have whooped Washington, and they showed up thinking they were going to, and they got punched in the mouth. That's it. Washington trap gamed them like a motherfucker. Excuse my language. And Philadelphia spanked them like the bad babies they were.
You just made Ryan plug his daughter's ears, Jake.
Sorry, man. Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Well, Jake. Oh, he's back. Never mind. Come on, pop up here.
Oh, boy.
I hate restream.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm going to get rid of restream. It sucks.
Oh, man.
Over here, they stream.
Yeah, shit, I got to go. My old lady's calling. Damn it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm about to go too, man. I'm glad I got to jump back on, but
yeah, today's my clean birthday.
Well, happy clean birthday.
Well, congratulations.
Congrats.
12 years, no drugs.
Congratulations, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah,
12 years. Man.
I am ashamed. I am weak. I do not. I
drink too. I mean, but I never had a problem with alcohol, but I don't do it that often. Like when the Niners give me a heart attack and then socially I'm with my girl and we just drink wine.
Yeah.
Heart attack games.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I play with my other band. Like they're a bunch of alcoholics. So of course, when I go over there, I drink a little bit.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my weakness is the jam space.
Yep. It's just I like to be sober when recording, but whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what we didn't do tonight? Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
I did in the beginning.
Ryan did it in the beginning.
Oh,
Smash that like. Yeah, we don't hear him. Just in case you guys aren't paying attention, like, share, and subscribe. We are available on all channels.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys in the chat. I gotta roll.
All right, man. Take it easy, guys.
Great talking with you guys.
Have a great night.
I'm out.
Later.
Peace out, guys.
Faithful.
Hey, man. Go down there, brother. Like they say, smash the like, subscribe, please. All right. Help the channel out a lot. Like I had this on there for the last half hour or so. You can please catch our next episode of the Past, Present, Future, sponsored by the Red Course 24/7 next Friday. All right. And basically, probably at the same time, 6:30 Eastern, p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Central, and of course 3:30 Pacific. All right. So, definitely want to thank the guys, and especially Lady. All right. Of course, I'll say Denise first because she's the lady. So, Denise, thank you very much, girl. I know you didn't have a chance to talk, but I know she said she was working. So, I talked to her on the chat, and she is said she was working anyway, so she had no time to talk anyway that much. So, but well, thank you very much for coming on here. And of course, Mattman, Jake, and of course Tommy Bomb, and of course Richie. All right, thank you guys for coming on here. All right, we had a good, it was a great win. You know, it was a growing great win, and made the game ball to go to everybody really. So, but we'll be back next week to talk about, of course, our next challenge, and of course that's in Tampa Bay. We're going to Florida, so going to play the Baker Mayfield, so Baker Mayfield and Company. So yeah, we're back next Friday, and we'll be back at the same time. Please hit the like, subscribe button, please. All right, turn on all notifications, okay, and of course I want to plug out me and my wife's show. It'll definitely be back next Monday and Tuesday, just so you know. This Monday and Tuesday, we'll be back again, where we talk about, we do trivia, quizzes, and all that. You know, it's fun. It's all about movies and music. So, but we'll be back for that this Monday and Tuesday, okay? And of course, that's well, anywhere between 10, 11 p.m. Eastern, and of course 8 and 9 Central, and of course 7 and 8 Pacific time. All right, so we'll be back then. Got to put these kids to bed, and we're going to be out of here, and we'll see you next week, faithful. Okay, go Niners. We're 4-1. Out a ruined matchup against the Lambs. So, congratulations, guys. So, keep the faith. Never lose hope, guys. We're out of here. Peace. Later.
Red and go, red and go, red and go, red and go. Red and go, red and go, red and go, red and go.